At small forward, 6'9", number 23, LeBron James.
And you've got it on 2K Sports for Wednesday night action in the NBA. And tonight, we've got the Los Angeles Lakers playing against the Memphis Grizzlies. With Coach Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. David Aldridge, and on paper, Greg, this might seem like a potential blowout, but anything can happen in this NBA.
Kevin, we see upsets happen all the time. It's what makes the sport great. You can't take any team or game for granted.
And the starting group for the Grizzlies. Morant is the point with Bane out on the wing. Edey out there with Jackson. And it's Connect in at the small forward. Doncic. It's rebounded by Memphis. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Blazers.
And defensively in that one, they needed to come up with big stops to quiet that crowd. And that's obviously easier said than done.
Well, on the road, your defense needs to withstand runs from the other side. And that wasn't the case for them.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And so far this season, shooting at a 75% clip from the line.
The Grizzlies have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. It's an odd stat, but what I'm going to throw out there anyway. The Memphis Grizzlies set an NBA record last season for players used in a season.
Kevin, this isn't football, right? They had 33 different guys suited up last season. That tells you how difficult it was. Constant change, hard to build chemistry, and let's face it, hard to win games.
And he lays it straight in. Doncic has got 5 now.
And inside, Luka knows the bucket is there, so he is willing to fight for it.
And now, just over a minute played here in the first. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, Kevin. Briefly spoke with J.J. Redick. Of course, John Morant's named first and foremost, so I asked him about the strategy. He said try to plug every defensive hole we see. I know if we give Morant any space, he'll try and slice right through us, so we can't have any cracks in the armor. Tall order for the defense against the unstoppable Morant. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Morant drives in.
Yeah, when Morant gets a step to the hoop, he's looking to drop the hammer on you.
Lakers have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. On the wing, Doncic. No good with the layup.
Oh, you got to finish at the rim right there. You hate seeing those opportunities go to waste.
And it's Morant missing.
Well, that's the look he wanted, but the defense doing just enough to impact that shot.
Reeves the pass to Hachimura. Now Vanderbilt. He's looking for LeBron and finds him. Lays it up and banks it in.
And making it look easy. LeBron overwhelms the defense inside.
Now here's Morant for 3. Hits the three-point bomb. He's got 7.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
Vanderbilt finds Doncic. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Pass to Connect. Left side Jackson. Tries again. He lays it in.
Well, this is why you get Jackson Jr. the ball inside. He has a good sense for how to capitalize down there.
And J.J. Redick is called timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Some changes for the Lakers. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Vanderbilt. And Pippen subbed in for Austin Reeves. Then for the Grizzlies, Gigi Jackson comes in for Jackson. And Wells is subbed in for Connect.
And the confidence Hachimura has in himself, knows he can score from this area when given the chance.
There's 57 seconds left in the first quarter. Rebounded by Doncic. And so Doncic will bring it up for Los Angeles. A fantastic stretch this group has strung together. 8 wins and counting.
Well, I think they've found something. I like how they're executing. They're playing with a lot of energy. We'll see if they can keep it going.
Jackson looking it over. Pass to Edey. Memphis moving it around. Just 5 on the clock. With the floater. Payne, no good. Los Angeles leading by 4. And the dunk by LeBron.
As he's gotten older, LeBron has changed his body, relying a little more on that power.
Morant kicks to Wells. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. And so it's Los Angeles with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. Right back after this break. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Lakers here so far, guys.
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Yeah, they dictated the pace to this point, looking to run at every opportunity.
So on the floor to begin things for Memphis here in the second quarter. Jackson is out there with Wells. Then it's Luke Kennard. Then it's Gabe Vincent. And it's Huff in at the 5. Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for Alex Len.
Now into the lineup, your Lakers. Number 14, Maxi Kleber.
Here's Vincent. Pass to Kennard. This one for 3. Bangs home the trifecta. Kennard's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
Well, give Kennard room at the arc, and he will quickly live up to his reputation as a shooter.
The Grizzlies trail by 5. Tipped away. Pippen with the steal. It's hauled in by Huff. Grizzlies shooting 43% from the floor. It's tipped. Goodwin with the steal. And it's the Lakers on the break. For the finish. And Kleber slams it in.
Just no chance there for the defense. Major size disadvantage. He's got no business trying to stop that slam. Just get out of the way.
Kennard, the pass to Vincent. The shake. Green for 2 points. Vincent's got his first points in this one. And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Thanks. Many consider this summer to be the most challenging field in the history of international basketball. Nevertheless, Team USA got it done in Paris. It's not getting any easier, but the star power of the U.S. men's team shined bright in the City of Lights. Guys, a classic ending for a stacked U.S. roster.
You're right. What a performance. Hey, Shams Charania with the report. Thanks, Shams. Lakers leading by 3. Here's Reeves. Wells grabs the miss. Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul. The Grizzlies shooting their first free throw of the game right now.
And you know, Kennard is known for his shooting expertise, but his ability to handle the ball and create for others is very overlooked.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Vanderbilt's checked in for Maxi Kleber. James comes in for Goodwin. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Pippen. And the Grizzlies making a change here. Buffs jacked in. And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now, here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. They tell a great story. You take a look at the Timberwolves. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
Well, I think for Los Angeles, they're just so locked in right now. It doesn't matter who they're playing. I know it's still early in the season, but they may turn out to be the team to beat. And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And, guys, you cannot allow that in a close game. You have to make it harder than that.
.152 left to play in the first half. Doncic against Morant. No good there. Nice D from Doncic. Lakers lead by 4. Greg, with how explosive Ja Morant is, he has certainly taken his fair share of awkward falls.
And that's what worries you with guys like that. He's already had a number of injuries in his young career, but we all just want to see him at full health.
For Memphis, they've gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to fall in the second quarter. Outstanding shooting. Connect with it. Taking a look at the scoring numbers, right now he averages about 9 points a game. And that one's good. Morant's got 9 points.
Well, Morant has all the moves to find a way to score in there.
And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. And Los Angeles with some changes. Goodwin comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. And Pippen subbed in for Austin Reed. Bagley, he's checked in for Memphis. Gigi Jackson comes in for Jackson. Morant against Pippen. There's the 3. Here's Bagley. Vanderbilt with the rebound. For Los Angeles, they've gotten just over 50% of their shots to drop here in the second quarter. They're 5 for 9. Pippen can't hit. The Grizzlies trail by 6. And it's Connect in the corner. No good on the 3.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
James hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. That's 12 points for LeBron.
And nice touch from the inside. I'm a fan of when LeBron just burrows his way inside and takes advantage.
That's tipped. Stolen by Pippen. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for 1 more at the line.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
The Lakers have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line. That free throw good from Pippen.
That's his first personal foul. Third team foul.
Morant outside. And again, Memphis no good. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. Thank you, David, and we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
22.
Thanks for tuning in. Welcome. A clinic in execution so far, as it's been a dominant showing for the Los Angeles Lakers.
Offense is clicking right now. They're playing high-quality ball, selfless. I'm surprised they're not up by more.
You know, that being said, Shaq, you can't get complacent. Got to keep stepping on that gas pedal.
Okay, now let's see what's going on around the league in terms of... That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. What can you say? LeBron James, what an impressive effort today.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
Yeah, it's not like he's getting everything at the rim. He's playing smart and just taking what the defense gives him.
Outside, the wings are Reeves and James. Jared Vanderbilt out there with Hachimura. And it's Doncic in at the point guard position. That's the Laker 5.
Rising up. Dalton connect.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Ja Morant was the first NBA guard in a quarter century to lead the league in points in the paint. He says, I can't just rely on dunking every single play, so I need different types of finishes to get my shot off, whether it's high off the glass, the reverse, or hanging in the air forever. And Kevin, he just says it so casually. Back to you.
I know it. But look, David, he doesn't do it casually, right? He is a one-man circus. Morant passes to Jackson. Good, and a nice assist from Morant.
Well, the threat of Ja scoring really opens up the opportunity for assists.
And last season, with all the injuries for the Memphis Grizzlies, Stan, Jaren Jackson had to play a bigger role and was effective.
Yeah, Kevin, I think we were all a little surprised at his offensive game. You know, he got more opportunity, and we saw him doing more things. He also played more at the center spot, you know, so he's become a great two-way player. We knew he was always an elite defender.
Absolutely. Lakers leading by 7. Kicks it out to James. Lakers passing it around. Doncic passes to LeBron. From deep, Reeves. It's rebounded by Memphis. Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. And he jams it with authority.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. And J.J. Redick is called timeout. He wants to talk to his guy.
And let's check out some stats. Here are the numbers for Morant. And he's among the top 20 free throw shooters in the league. Doesn't waste many opportunities at the line.
And his floor awareness is undeniable. As you pointed out, top 10 in assists. And he's great at drawing the defense and making the perfect pass in stride. Oh, good with the triple. And so it's Hachimura who brings up the ball for the Los Angeles Lakers. They're scoreless since the first half.
Yeah, Jackson's length impacts both ends.
Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for the Lakers. And Memphis also making a switch. Wells, he's checked in for Connect. Payne with the steal. And it's Memphis on the break. And the dunk by Wells.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Yeah, taking away the lead is never easy. But a rally like this is how you do it.
Can we talk about this every night? So much great young talent coming into the NBA. Is there one player, though, in particular, who right now stands out to you?
But I have to say, Kevin, Victor Wembanyama, I don't know that we have ever seen a guy of that size do the things that he does. Now, you can say, well, what about Nikola Jokic? Well, Nikola Jokic, first of all, is not Victor Wembanyama's size. And then Victor's handle and his length, the guy's incredible. He's going to be the face of the NBA for a long, long time.
In the corner, Finney-Smith with it. And it's off from three-point range. And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession. And here's what the schedule looks like for the Los Angeles Lakers. On Friday, they'll be matching up with Chris Paul and the San Antonio Spurs. And then on Saturday, they'll go up against C.J. McCollum and the New Orleans Pelicans.
And just looking ahead to what's on tap, there are a lot of winnable games for them, but you can't go into the stretch with that mentality. You've got to focus on what's in front of you and bring it every night.
Count it, and the Laker lead has been cut down now to just 5 on the basket from Morant. Over in the corner, Doncic. Three-pointer. Doncic sticking it from way outside.
And normally near the top, handling the ball. Luka sneaking out to the corner there, getting free for 3.
Pass to Edey. Outside Jackson. Doncic against Morant. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. 13 points for Ja Morant.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
And Doncic gets it to go.
And it doesn't take much for Doncic to get hot. And once that happens, boy, he is almost unguardable.
Good on the three-point shot. Morant's got 7 points here in this quarter.
And, boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
It's been all about Luka Doncic for the Lakers. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Well, it's one of the core parts of the game. Reading the defense and creating an easy bucket for your teammate. That is pretty.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. On the court for Memphis to start the fourth. They've got G.G. Jackson. Gabe Vincent is out there with Desmond Bane. Then it's Connect. And it's Huff in its center. Here's Finney Smith. Lays it up off the glass. And the Lakers lead by 7.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
The Grizzlies shooting has been great, up over 50%. In fact, 52%. Vincent, the pass to Jackson. Back to Vincent.